State officials are concerned tonight about bovine tuberculosis, a scare in Ottawa County now. Farmers have had to destroy 5 cows after 2 were found to have the disease.
The animals were located somewhere near 72nd and Baldwin in Blendon Township. 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey talked to farmers and state ag officials about the risk of the findings and what's next. Joe?
State officials say they think the risk has been minimized. As for what's next, well, they're keeping a close eye on neighboring herds. Doug Hasselfer's cattle farm is in the zone, a 3-mile radius from the farm where Bovine TB was discovered. But so far, there's no evidence his 400-head herd has been infected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is not a problem.
So for the next 6 months, the state will be keeping a close eye on cattle in that 3-mile radius from 72nd and Baldwin, near the farm where 5 head of cattle were destroyed after the discovery.
If they find more in the area, it could snowball into something bigger, but that's very unlikely.
And state officials agree.
We feel we have a handle on it.
Still, it's a frightening scenario for farmers. Dairy cattle alone is a $16 billion a year industry in Michigan. Farmers raised some 42,000 head of cattle last year in Ottawa County.
Ottawa County has a lot of cattle producers, and you know, us detecting the disease now versus years down the road minimizes the impact to the cattle industry.
But there's little concern among health officials of the disease impacting your dinner table. Beef cattle processors check for the disease. That's how the Ottawa County case was discovered. And pasteurization kills the bacteria in milk.
Between those two processes, you have several safeguards in place, and so it is very safe for humans.
The discovery first set off alarms that a problem they thought had been isolated to northeastern Michigan had spread. Yes. But Averill, the state veterinarian, says investigators are now confident they know the source of the Ottawa County case. It was cow to cow, the carrier a head of cattle from an infected herd out of Indiana that somehow came into contact with cattle on the Ottawa County farm.
When you find bovine tuberculosis in another part of the state, it always worries you about what has broken down in our system.
If you still have questions, Michigan's Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has scheduled a public information session. It'll be held March 6th at 7 p.m. in the Granville Middle School Auditorium.